My hero. The young boy sat in awe. He held the flashlight with both hands. It was the greatest thing he'd ever done. His dad was bent over a car's engine, showing him the many different parts. His dad was his hero. The word hero is used in many different ways. Some people say their hero is a singer or a movie star. It depends on what the word means to you. To me, a hero is a person that makes you want to be a better you. I've been inspired by teachers, coaches, instructors, and more. My volleyball coaches made me want to be a better player. My voice instructor made me improve as a singer. Being involved in different activities has allowed me to meet inspiring people. However, my mom has been beside me through it all. My mom has always been my most trusted friend and my teacher that has encouraged me since day one. We used to play hide and seek in the Burger King playground. I ask her everything habitually, for her judgment is the law. She told me about her job and I told her about school. We were like two peas in a pod. She taught me insignificant things that made me feel like I was an adult, such as how to start the washing machine or how to put plastic bags inside of a bigger plastic bag in case we needed them later. She's a woman of grace who expects me to keep persisting. She's a woman who can be strict. She's a woman who believes the best possibilities for her children. She is a woman who loves to be a mother. A favorite memory we share is of a common family tradition. Horseback riding runs in the family, so naturally my mom taught me. She began when I was just a baby, and to this day she reminds me to sit up straight. We love to ride our horses, animals that sat up high above the rest of the world. One spring, we went to the barn to work my trail riding pony. I got on the pony without a saddle and she bucked me off. I was in the air for what felt like hours, replaying what had happened and what I should have done to stay on. Finally, I smacked the ground. This made me visibly frustrated since I always had trouble with this pony. I hollered that I was going to give the pony away and quit riding, but my mom pointed out that if I threw in the towel, I would never teach the pony to stop. The incident would also decide if I would get better as a rider or not. Another family affair is visiting family in Florida, and oftentimes we wound up at the beach. The ocean took deep breaths and rose and fell. This is significant because while at the beach, there obviously would be sharks and other Atlantic wildlife. I, being an inquisitive girl, had countless questions about what was happening around me. Why were the crabs digging in the sand? Why was the water salty on my lips? My mom somehow always knew the answers. She was like a philosopher. She taught me how to listen for the ocean and shells and how to watch the tide change and anything else I could have dreamt to ask. I neglected our relationship once. Consequently, I made several bad decisions that could have gotten me hurt. I simply took our car to get my brother off the bus, but I did not have a driver's license. Nothing bad happened, but if I had been caught, I could have been in a lot of legal trouble. One could be assured that I was in a lot of trouble for that one. I also concluded that everything Mom tells me is correct, so when she says no, that means no. I guess you could say a meaningful mom is always remarkably right. My mom and I have a special bond. I may not always agree with her or take her advice to heart, but our relationship is the best thing I could ask for. It may not be tangible or something one can see, but a person can tell we're just meant to be. She's my best friend and I'm hers. I strongly believe without her, I would not have such a great understanding of the world we live in. She shows me love when all I see is hate. My hero is my mother, and that's crystal clear to see. She's my friend and my teacher. She knows when to be soft and gentle or tough as nails. She pushes me to see the light and darkness, to realize the difference between love and hatred. She may struggle, but to me she is perfect. If another woman was my mother, I think I would not be as hardworking and dedicated as I am today. I'm thankful for my mom and the way that I've been raised.